good morning. My name is Bob Cooper. I'm with ProOne Lubricants. We're here in Newport Beach, California today with Donny Brockman. Donny is the owner of the freelance sport fishing boat. He's actually the owner of the Landing, and Donny also runs some commercial bait boats. Don's here today to tell us about what he's experienced with the ProOne and how it's improved his operations.
Well, I like to start off when I'm talking about this product is when Bob first came to me, you know, all I'm thinking of is this snake oil, and, you know, because we've been tried to be sold stuff for the last 25 to 30 years, and you know, so you know, I had a little skepticism when he brought it down, and as Bob said, I own Davey's Locker Sport Fishing here in Newport Beach, and we go through about 50,000 gallons of fuel a year, and he said, you know, you can actually get probably about a 10% saving on your fuel, and the thing that interested me a lot was that we'd have no wear when we use the oil stabilizer on the engines. It takes away all the wear in the engines, and so, you know, what the heck. So I listened, and he brought us down a sample product. The first thing I noticed was the elimination of the smoke. When you're running a sport fishing boat, people get seasick from smelling the diesel smoke and stuff like that, and all of a sudden we don't have the smoke in the back of the boat. So the people don't have it in their brain that they're smelling diesel. I mean, there's still a diesel smell, but the smoke is gone. So they're not visualizing seeing it. So that helped with the customer relationship. Plus my guys, now they don't have to scrub the stern of the boat. As far as the engine oil stabilizer, we used to change oil once a month at about every 100 to 150 hours. And we started using the product in the engine. About 20% to an 8-gallon oil change.
That'd be the oil stabilizer.
Yeah, the oil stabilizer. And all of a sudden Bob said, well, why don't you pull a few oil samples and see when we need to change the oil? Well, 3 months down the line, my crew's looking at the oil going, man, the oil looks dirty. We pull an oil sample over here at Hill's Boat Service right next door, and the oil comes back like it's almost brand new. It's dirty, but it's still good. So what we've been doing now is going about 4 months on our oil changes, which an oil change here in Newport's about $1,200 to change oil and change the filters. So where the product cost us about $100 to $150 per oil change to put the product in the engine, you know, we're saving upwards of $3,000 to $4,000 just in that 3-month period. So as far as the fuel savings, it's really hard. We have new computer engines. We're figuring we're pretty somewhere between 8 to 10% difference on the fuel by the computer gauge. Now on my commercial squid boat that has a 3406 non-computer engine, it's one of the older engines, we're getting almost 12 to 15%. It's very easy to see that. Plus, it was a Caterpillar. Well, everybody knows Caterpillar smokes. It did not eliminate the smoke, but it's 90% better. We can live with the 10%. We don't have passengers on the boat, so it's not as critical. But my guy doesn't like having to scrub the stern. So, you know, this product's amazing. And then you got this XPL 101. Okay? I'm thinking WD-40, right? This stuff, you don't even have to wiggle your pliers. You squirt it on the pliers and it moves. You got a bolt that's rusted shut on the boat. You squirt this on, go have a cup of coffee, come back later, 10 minutes later, you put the wrench on it, all of a sudden it magically unscrews. So, you know, everything that ProOne has to offer right now, and it's all green products, I totally support, and I will tell you, it's not a snake oil. You will save money with this product, and you'll save your engines. Remember that. Maintenance is very important. So, anyways, this is Don Brockman from Davey's Locker Sport Fishing in Newport Beach.